Hi, Barry Foster here again, and welcome back to Antipodean Journey. This is episode number 10 with the Blacktown Spartans in the New South Wales Platinum League. And once again, I'm just by myself today. My brother Garry couldn't make it, but I'm pretty sure he will be back for the next video. And today we've got a league game, a home game against the Macarthur Rams. There's been a slight change with the schedule because of the Waratah Cup. But let's look at the games we've played since our last video. Only two. We played Bankstown City in the league, and that game ended 1-1. After Bankstown City scored in the second minute, and would you believe it or not, 1 minute later, Mason Island equalised for us, and that's how the game finished. 1 goal apiece. I would have really loved to get 3 points from that match, but it didn't quite happen for us. And then we went away to Pagewood Botany in the Waratah Cup second round. Look, we completely dominated the game on the match stats side of things, but we only won the game 2-0 with Ali and Amico both scoring goals. So we got through to the third round. In the third round, we are playing the Engadine Eagles, and that will be another away game. So because of the victory in the Waratah Cup, the Northern Tigers match has been bumped down to the 13th of April. So today we're going to be playing the Macarthur Rams. Macarthur Rams are a promoted side from the New South Wales Gold League, so I will be expecting a pretty good showing here. Otherwise, I will be extremely disappointed. Anyway, without further ado, or before we go and play the Rams, for some reason I'm trying to work this out, our wages budget. We're now $1,175 above our wage budget. I'm not quite too sure what's caused the blowout. Since the last episode, I have been looking into that. I found another player, and this really surprised me, Paul Apostolopoulos, a striker, only 21, and he's also on $1,200 a week. Now, for some reason, I don't recall seeing him when we were bringing up this wages information in the past. Only 3 players were coming up on $1,200 a week, and Paul Apostolopoulos certainly wasn't one of them. So that's got my head. I'm scratching my head there. I'm not quite too sure what's happened. But anyway, I guess we'll sort things out. We've still got plenty of money in the bank, nearly $55,000, so we're not actually broke. Anyway, let's go and play the Rams. Okay, here's the starting 11 for today's match. We've got Signorello in goal, Hatch, Bandor, Kankar and Ward across our back line, with Stanek, Floody and Munro and Kriljar in the midfield, Cindric on the left, Ireland on the right, and Sapsford will lead our attacking line, hopefully with some venom. On the bench we'll have Brown, Jurisic, Becerra, Ali, Hayhurst, Fotakopoulos and Michael Jeffrey. So let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, well, not many to choose from there, but I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Stick to the plan, boys. It often works in the past. I'm keeping my fingers crossed it's going to work today. But anyway, the Rams playing in a bit of a light blue strip gets us underway. And since they're a promoted side from the Gold League, I would expect the Blacktown Spartans to be certainly a match for the Macarthur Rams. You know, it was Bandor with a good header, and I think Stanek Floody won that ball. But here's Cindric now on the left. Can he get a nice cross in? And he does. Oh, well, that was a good take by the keeper. He came out and Sapsford was waiting there for the ball, but he didn't quite get a header in. But anyway, breezy and 13 degrees at Football Park in Blacktown, and we've got a free kick for the visitors. And Bandor just thumps that down the park to anyone in particular. Didn't care who that was aimed for. And once again, the Rams with some careful passing in midfield. And that's a ball that's been intercepted by Cindric. Now Stanek Floody to Munro. Plays it back to Bandor. Now Hatch. Now Cindric can turn and go for a bit of a run if he wants to. No, back to Hatch. He can certainly go for a run. He doesn't mind a bit of a run down the left, and that's what he's doing. And he can cross a ball very well. This is over the head of Sapsford, but Ireland puts it back in. Cindric, well, good save by the keeper. It might have been going wide, but a bit of an encouraging start to the match by the Spartans. And this is MacArthur Rams now trying to take the ball out of their defensive zone. They're certainly playing it very careful when they've got possession. Now this is Brooker. He's got a bit of room to move. Somebody better try and close him down. I think Bandor's going to try and do that. That's a good tackle by Bandor. But the Rams still have possession. And Schmidt will probably get a cross in here. Oh, well, nice header. And I think that was a good save by Signorello, and it was. So a corner to the visitors. Let's hope we can defend corners. And we can at the moment. Anyway, Cornish will get to the ball first for the Rams. Bit of a driving run, gets a cross in, but Hatch clears that downfield. That's pumped back, but that'll go out for a goal kick. So I think we've survived that brief attack by the visitors. One shot apiece so far. Possession slightly favouring the Rams. That does surprise me. I think very shortly we'll call out some encouragement to the players. I just hope our strikers this season do a lot better than last season, where our strikers were really quite poor in front of goal. I think a leading striker might have been Jeffrey, who scored, I think from memory, only about 9 goals for the season, which I don't think was very many. But anyway, this is Munro, and he's lost possession. He's our playmaker. Now Cornish for the Rams, and he plays it back. Now he gets it once again. There's some good movement off the ball by the Rams, I'll give them that. And they're keeping possession rather well, but that shot's been blocked. But they still keep possession. Now they're trying to build again through Brooker. And he gives it back to Mignorelli. And he's just avoided a tackle there. Oh, he's got to be offside. He's got to be offside. Well, he's missed anyway, but I think he was off. He was. Yes, clearly offside. Wouldn't have counted. Okay, well, I guess the Rams are proving that they deserve to be in this league. They're not playing too shabby at all. And I think in another 5 minutes of the game, I think I'll call out, we'll demand more from our players, because they're a little bit flat, I reckon. Anyway, this is Munro. And he's lost possession again. Now, Haddad for the Rams, trying to break away. He's been driven towards the sideline here, or towards the corner, but he's going to get a cross in, and he does, but that's not a good one. But the Rams have got the ball back through Schmidt. Now this is Mignorelli to Cornish. They're not playing too bad now. And that's a goal. Well, there you go. They've opened us up. That was a good move by them, I must admit. And it's a pretty disappointing start once again for the Blacktown Spartans. We'll have a look at this goal. Some nice passing by the Rams, and this one very nicely. He beat the offside trap and beat Signorello as well. So it's a bit of a tough start to this season. I wasn't expecting this. I thought we had a better side. But I think I'll demand more, because quite frankly, we should be doing much better than this. We're facing a promoted side, and we're trailing 1-0. Anyway, this is Sapsford, and he's been well tackled, but Stanek Floody, good ball to Cindric. Oh, nice save. Ireland came in, got his head to the ball, but the keeper did very well. So this is a corner now. Ireland will drive it into the box. And that's been cleared only as far as Kriljar, and he blasts high and wide. Well, if it's a 1-0 at half-time, I think I will be, as my brother says, pulling on the cranky pants, because I won't put up with a 1-0 scoreline to the MacArthur Rams very easily. Anyway, this is Ward. Plays it up to Ireland. Somebody's got to spark a bit of life into the team. I must admit, Munro's the playmaker, and he's not really doing that, which is a bit disappointing. Anyway, this is Ireland, back to Ward. Could have played it back to Ireland, but Kankar now has the ball. That's a poor pass. And Cornish now trying to break away. This is Kamara. Nice ball. Gee, Cornish has got some speed. But he shot straight at Signorello, so in the end it came to nothing. But it really won't do. I mean, 8 shots to 4. We've had nearly 60% possession, 2 corners to 1, and we find ourselves trailing 1-0. But anyway, Kankar, free kick, good position. Oh, he struck it well, but another good save by the Rams keeper. 2 minutes of added time. I think that's going to be at half time, and it is. 514 fans at Blacktown Park. 308 have made the trip from the MacArthur region. Let's go and have a little chat to the boys. Okay, well, there's quite a bit to choose from there. I must admit, I do on this occasion agreed with my assistant. I think I'm going to thrash the old arms and tell them that that just wasn't good enough. Get out there and do a lot better in the second 45 minutes. Because if we suffer another home defeat here, I know Garry won't be very pleased with me. Anyway, Cindric with the ball, and he tries to get his cross in, but I think he's won a corner, and he has. And this should be Ireland taking the corner, and he drives it in, but that's been headed away. But Bandor can maybe pump it back into the box, and he does just that. Now Ireland to Cindric. Can he dink it across? Well, he got his cross in, but nobody was there to tap it home. So frustrating. When you look at the ratings, a lot of the players are playing okay. We just can't put the ball in the back of the net. Anyway, another corner. And that's been headed away again by the Rams defence, but Bandor can put it back in. And he plays it back to Hatch. Back to Bandor. Now Stanek Floody. Now Hatch can go for a bit of a run on the left and maybe cross it if he can. And he cuts it back to Stanek Floody. Now we're back with Bandor. Now he's now pumped it in, but a good header, and we've lost possession. But that was a good tackle there by Stanek Floody. And Munro tried a shot, but it was blocked. Now, Bandor didn't win that header, but that'll be cleared up by one of his teammates. So another corner. Okay, lots of corners. Ireland, once again, the taker. The keeper came out this time and took control. That was a very good take. So we're certainly getting lots of corners in the second half. But as usual, we rarely score from corners. Anyway, maybe we should try and attack down the right. This is Munro. Now Kriljar gives it to Ireland. He can go for a run. No, Kriljar. Well, he can. And he can probably get a cross in if he wants to. No, he cuts it back to Ward. Now Ward gets his cross in. Not a very good one. Oh, well, the keeper almost dropped that into his net. But it wasn't a very good cross by Ward. Anyway, Bandor won the header, but unfortunately straight to Martin, and this is Brooker. Both of them on yellow cards. He could be offside, and he is. He was standing in an offside position. Okay, in the 56th minute, still trying to break down this Rams defence. Now Ward to Ireland, he can turn and go for a run. And he's normally got a pretty good cross on him. And here it comes, not bad, a little bit deep. And Sapsford, well, he got his head to it, but in the end it was a fairly easy save for the keeper. I'm just thinking of making a substitution. I think what we'll do, we'll bring on Finley Hayhurst for Marco Kruljar. We'll see if that maybe sparks a bit of life in the midfield. And I think I'm going to tell the boys to fire up. 2/3 of the game is gone. We're still trailing 1-0. Once again, we've been knocking on the door trying to score, but just can't do it. Anyway, Kankar. Now Hayhurst. Now Ireland. He's had a pretty good game out here on the right. And he can go for another run down the right here and get another good cross in. Hopefully somebody will be on the end of it. I think it'll be Cindric. But once again, a header straight to the keeper. We see that a lot, unfortunately, in FM22. 14 shots to 5. Okay, we've hit the woodwork once. That's par for the course. Anyway, the keeper just drives it straight down the park, but they're going to keep possession here. And this is Brooker, at times a bit of a nuisance. Now Chapman to Martin. Now he's gone out wide to Kamara. He's got plenty of space out here. He's going to get his cross in. Not a bad one. And oh, well, I tell you what, I think the crossbar came to our rescue there. Or was it the keeper maybe just... no, it was the crossbar. So that was a little bit lucky. I think we'll make another substitution. We've got 2 more substitutions left. Munro is looking pretty tight in the midfield area, and I think I'll bring on Ali for Munro. He actually scored in the cup game, which I must admit did surprise me. And oh boy, I think I'll bring on Michael Jeffrey for Sapsford up front. See whether a new striker will bring us, well, not a new striker, but somebody different up front will bring us some luck. And I think I'll call out some encouragement to the boys. And here's Hayhurst with possession to Ireland. Now he can get another cross in, or is he going to cut it back? And he does. This is Hayhurst. Now Ward. No, he's lost possession, but he's going to keep the ball. Now Stanek Floody. And he plays it out to Hatch. Hatch. Pretty good crosser of the ball, and here it comes for Ireland, and he has scored. Once again, Mason Ireland has come to our rescue, and he has equalised in the 80th minute. Well, I think we certainly deserved that goal. And it was a pretty good cross by Hatch. Very high and deep, and Ireland got up above his opponent and beat the keeper. So I think that certainly is a goal that we have deserved. So 1-1 with maybe 12 or 13 minutes left in the game. And here's another highlight for maybe the Spartans and Ward doing a similar sort of run. And this is Ali to Hayhurst. Ireland. Oh, he got his shot in. Keeper, well, he's offside. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, 85th minute. Well, I can't do any more shouts. 18 shots to 6. Be a little bit frustrating if it finishes 1-1, but I guess a point is better than nothing at this stage of the season. But 3 minutes of added time. And okay, we've got a free kick for the visitors. Now here's Jeffrey. Can he do something? Can he link up with Stanek Floody? Now Cindric plays it. Oh, he tried to play it through, but it was blocked. Now here's maybe a chance for the Rams. Only a couple of minutes left in the game, if that. Now this is Schmidt. Not quite too sure what he's trying to do here. Somebody tackle him. He gives it to Gibson. So once again, the Rams seem to be very patient with possession. They're probably quite happy to run the clock down, but this is Booth. Now Schmidt, got to try and block across if we can in Kaunu to Schmidt. So there's going to be a cross here for sure. So can we defend it? Well, we couldn't, but Signorello took the header quite easily. Well, there's barely a minute left in the game. I think this is going to be the final score, 1-1. And as I said, a little bit frustrating once again. And he plays it out to the left, looking for Cindric, and he's found him too. Now Cindric plays it all the way back to Hatch. Now somebody's got to make a move, got to somehow get the ball forward, and well, Hatch lost possession. And I reckon that's going to be just about it. We'll probably get this throw in and not much else. Anyway, Cindric, can he get one last cross into the box? And he has. This is Jeffrey, but he balloons his header well over the bar. And that's full time. There you go. Spartans 1, Rams 1. On the match stats, everything quite heavily in our favour. 19 shots to 7. The XG 1.14, 55% possession, 7 corners to 1. But we have to share the points. Let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, well, some interesting choices there for end of match team talk. I think I'm going to point the finger once again and tell the boys I am disappointed because I really think we should have won that match. Let's go and find out how other teams did in the round. Well, as you can see, after 3 matches in the league, Blacktown Spartans holding 14th position on only 2 points, 1 point above the relegation zone. But in other matches, Bankstown United beat the Hills Brumbies 2-1. The SD Raiders went down to the Mounties Wanderers by the same scoreline. The Bonnie Rig White Eagles also lost by the same scoreline to the Mount Druitt Rangers. Northern Tigers and St George City, an 8-goal thriller. And Manly United, 2-0 over the Rydalmere Lions. So we see Mount Druitt Rangers sitting on top with 9 points, Bankstown City 7. Anyway, let's go and see who we're going to play next. Well, as you can see, in 2 days' time, we've got the Engadine Eagles in the Waratah Cup. 3rd round. Gee, in 2 days' time, I think quite a few of the players are going to be completely buggered for that particular match. But looking at the schedule, I think what we'll do, we'll come back for the Hills Brumbies game in our next video. That's another home game in the league, which I think should be quite interesting since the Brumbies are currently holding 5th position. So that's the video for today. Unfortunately, not a win. We shared the points with the Macarthur Rams, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.